बेसिकली टुडे एक थोड़ी डिफरेंट वर्कशॉप कर रहे हैं. बेसिकली वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक हाउ वी कैन ट्रेन आवर माइंड, बॉडी एंड सेंसेस टू लिसन टू अस. Today most of our problems is, most of our problems are because हम खुद के बस में ही नहीं है. Yes or no? आज मैक्सिमम जो मेरे पास क्लाइंट्स आते हैं काउंसलिंग के लिए, उनकी प्रॉब्लम यही है, मैडम बस अगर मैं पढ़ सकूं तो, अगर मेरा गुस्सा कंट्रोल हो जाए तो, अगर मैं थोड़ा और ये कर लूं तो. सो दे नो व्हाट दे शुड बी डूइंग टू गेट सक्सेस इन लाइफ. Whether it is success in their career or success in their family life, they know what they should be doing, but they are unable to do so. And basically, why are they unable to do so? Because they are not able to control themselves. Yes? Some people are not able to wake up on time. Some people are not able to accept people. Every person has got some issues, but they are all related to controlling themselves. And that controlling themselves, comes under addiction also. Today when there is a severe loss of control within you, you get addicted. Yes or no? Yes. So how can we define addiction? अब addiction पहले तो ये सोचो किस किस से हो सकता है. Commonly लोगों को किस किस चीज से होता है. So yes, एक तो सिगरेट से. ओके, नेक्स्ट मोबाइल से एडिक्शन हो जाता है. बच्चे कंटिन्यूस मोबाइल ही देखते रहते हैं. आजकल बच्चों को छोड़ो, बड़े लोग भी मोबाइल देखते हैं. यस, तो एक तो मोबाइल से एडिक्शन हो जाता है, एक मूवी से एडिक्शन हो जाता है, टी कॉफी से हो जाता है. बार बार ऑफिस में चाय 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 मंगवाते रहते हैं. दे फील दे आर नॉट गेटिंग द किक अनलेस वो चाय नहीं आ रही. ओके, तो एक तो उससे ड्रग तो बहुत कॉमन है. ड्रग एडिक्शन तो बिल्कुल ही एक्सट्रीम एंड पे ड्रग एडिक्शन आ जाता है. और वर्क एडिक्शन, टीवी एडिक्शन हो जाता है. ओके, वर्क एडिक्शन भी हो जाता है. ओके, देयर आर सम साइलेंट एडिक्शंस जिससे लोग पता नहीं लगता है कि उसका एडिक्शन है. वो इट्स समथिंग लाइक वर्क एडिक्शन. सो एंड देयर इज वन मोर एडिक्शन जो बहुत लोगों को पता नहीं लगता है, बट इट इज फूड एडिक्शन. इट इज एडिक्शन टू फूड. दे आर ऑल द टाइम थिंकिंग अबाउट फूड. और क्या खा लें, वो क्या खा लें, फ्रेंड्स के साथ जाना है तो क्या खा लें. एडिक्शन टू फूड, एडिक्शन टू स्वीट्स, सो एवरीथिंग लाइक all these things what we have discussed. फूड हो गया, फ्रेंड्स हो गया, टीवी हो गया, एंड मोबाइल हो गया, ड्रग, स्मोक, ड्रिंक, ये तो ऑफ कोर्स है ही. फ्रेंड्स का एडिक्शन. सम चिल्ड्रन फॉल टू एडिक्शन ऑफ फ्रेंड्स. ऑल द टाइम दे आर रनिंग फॉर फ्रेंड्स. So these are the different types of addictions. Now what is the typical nature of addictions? What would you like to say? Typical उसका nature क्या है? What does it evoke inside a person? Number one, that person always wants to do the same thing again and again. This is the most important nature of addiction. It becomes like a continuous cycle of voice inside you. करना है, करना है, करना है. Whatever you are doing, आवाज आती है, ये करना है, वो करना है. So number one, it continuously pulls you. Yes or no? और क्या nature है?
Get used to it.
Yes, one is yes, you get used to it because you're continuously getting attracted to and you do it. Yes? Yeah, that is a different thing.
It becomes a habit pattern.
Yeah, it becomes like a pattern. It keeps on calling you. Can you say something that addiction causes extreme pleasure and extreme pain? That is a trait of addiction. उससे बहुत ज्यादा प्लेजर मिलता है और बहुत ज्यादा पेन मिलता है, क्योंकि पेन इतना इंटेंस होता है दैट यू रन फॉर इट, और प्लेजर इतना इंटेंस होता है दैट अगेन यू रन फॉर इट. तो पेन जो है वो जीने नहीं देता और प्लेजर जो है वो मरने नहीं देता. दोनों के कारण यू आर नॉट एबल टू लीव इट. If it was only pleasure, the person would have gone and tried to search that pleasure somewhere else. But because there is so much pain associated with it, you tell a person who is addicted to smoke or drink or TV or friends or food, you ask him to stay without it. He can't take it. He just can't take it. So understand, pain is a part of addiction. आज एक एडिक्ट जो है वो घर वालों से इतनी बातें सुनता है, he hears so much, वो इतनी उल्हाना सुनता है, he hears so much of rejection from his family, from his loved ones, from his dear ones. So many people, they reject him. In spite of that, he goes for it. See, he is losing pleasure somewhere. Yes or no? He is losing. Still he goes for it. So we have to understand the psychology first. I believe, yes, there are many books written on de-addiction. Many people are teaching people how to de-addict. पर जब तक हमने उसका बेसिक कोर नेचर नहीं समझा, we can't come out of it. और उसका बेसिक कोर नेचर जो मैंने समझा है, I feel it is the simplest way to come out of addiction. उसमें ना एक्सरसाइज है, ना सेल्फ कंट्रोल है, ना तर्पण है. It is just a little understanding of what is addiction. So that is why I had this class, because I thought I will share with you what we have discovered. Because in spiritual journey, this kind of control is very important. A person has to learn to control himself from all kind of distractions. Because till there are distractions in life, you will have the concept of pleasure and pain. Pleasure, pain. Pleasure also takes you out of the body. Pain also takes you out of the body. Yes or no?
Yes.
So since both take you out of the body, you can't experience the supreme bliss, which is Ananda. So spiritual journey में जो yogis हैं, वो इतना penance करते हैं, इतना meditation करते हैं, इतना सारा प्रत्याहार करते हैं. Basically is to break this cycle of pleasure, pain, so that you can touch that spring of continuous Ananda. Today most of the people are caught in this cycle of pleasure and pain. They don't realize that there is a spring of continuous happiness already inside them. But because they don't know it exists, they go for the temporary pleasure and pain. They see all the pains in their life. कि जीवन में इतने दुख हैं, ये बॉटल ही तो है जिसके कारण मैं जिंदा हूं. Yes or no?
Yes.
So because they see so much pain in their life, they always try to hunt for some mode of pleasure, and that mode they could find from friends or food or television or XYZ, whatever different modes we have taught. So first is, how do we start the journey of de-addiction? Right? Now when I talk of de-addiction, I also talk about weight control. Like lot of people suffer from overweight, but they try lot of exercises, lot of अब ये नहीं खाऊंगा, वो नहीं खाऊंगा, lot of things. But to really understand how to control weight, because weight is also an addiction, right? Eating is also an addiction. So what I discovered is, सबसे पहले, there are 4 things, there are 4 criteria to attend this class or to go in this journey. There are 4 criteria. First, you should know that you are addicted. You should know that. You should know that you are overweight. You should know that you are addicted. Most of the लोगों ना, जिससे आप पूछोगे, कहते नहीं, मैं थोड़ी सी ड्रिंक करता हूँ बस वीकेंड में. ये थोड़ा ही है, वेट थोड़ा ही है, जब मन करेगा ना, आई विल बी एबल टू रिड्यूस. मैं थोड़ी फ्रेंड से बात करता हूँ, जब एग्जाम वगैरह होता है नहीं बात करता. सो सबसे पहले यू शुड एक्सेप्ट दैट यू आर एडिक्टेड. ये बहुत बड़ा स्टेप है, छोटा नहीं है, बहुत बड़ा है. Are we understanding? Most of the time we are not able to counsel our children, counsel our friends, because they are not ready to accept that they are ill. They are not ready. They have 100 reasons. अरे मैंने अभी शुरू की है, क्या है 2 सिगरेट ही पीता हूँ, ज़्यादा नहीं पीता हूँ. So number 1, they are not ready to accept. जब तक वो denial में है, number 1, they cannot come to this place. Clear? So this is the first. Now you should agree that yes, I am overweight, or I need to control my weight, or I am addicted to TV or friends or XYZ. Second, we should know that I am addicted because of something that I am consuming, not because someone is forcing me to do it. So I am addicted because I eat more. I am overweight because I eat more. और I am addicted to alcohol because I drink, not मेरे दोस्त पिलाते हैं. I am addicted because I call my friends, I attract them to talk to me, not मेरे friends बुलाते हैं. I am overweight because I eat, not because I eat very less. Yes or no? So second very important step is you should accept that it is because of something that you do. Third, yes, clear? Now what is the third one? Third one, you should know that it is possible for me to get de-addicted, and de-addiction will give me an immense freedom. You should know that it is possible. मैं कर सकता हूँ. Because most of the time people think it is not possible for me to do it. मैं कर ही नहीं सकता. मैंने बहुत बार try किया है. I have failed. So number third is we should know it is possible, and at the same time leaving it is going to give me happiness. Most of the time जो overweight होते हैं ना, they want to reduce weight by eating. सबसे funny है. Their problem is because of eating, but they want to reduce weight by eating. मैं लाइट खाऊंगा, कुरकुरे खाऊंगा, पापड़ खाऊंगा, बॉइल खाऊंगा, और खाऊंगा जरूर. They're not realizing problem is eating. खा के कम करो. So the fourth thing is they should be ready to take responsibility. Is it clear? So, once a person is ready with all the 4 things, okay, then let us understand the nature of addiction. Basically, as we discussed, कि addiction का जो एक nature है, it keeps on going in your mind like a bumblebee. Continuously is going in your mind, and anything that is going in your mind on and on and on is illusion. Is called illusion. Illusion means incorrect definitions. For everything in this world, there is a typical definition. There is a definition. Today, if you give it an incorrect definition, that definition wants to be modified, and it keeps on coming in your mind again and again and again. Something like, in a desert, a deer is thirsty. But a deer defines a mirage as a lake of water. Yes? What it will do? It will keep on running. Because it has defined incorrectly, it will keep on running. It will not find it. Thirst has not gone. Again it will run. Again it will. So always understand, anything that calls you again and again is an illusion. And the simplest way to come out of it is see it, look at it, what it is. What is the correct definition? Look at it. Like a typical example which is written in all the yogic books. Today if there is a rope and you define it as a snake, oh, this is a snake. Now what will happen? You cannot stop being afraid because you think it is a snake. You cannot. How much ever will say, come on, release the fear. How can you release the fear? It is a snake. What if it comes and bites? But can you kill it? Can you kill it? No, it's a rope. So neither you can live with it and neither you can destroy it. That becomes an illusion. So the basic concept of this workshop is to see it. If you stare hard at it without fear, you look at it, you can see, see the shape, it's a rope. And immediately the whole thing will shatter, the illusion will shatter, and you will see the correct definition. So today, if anything is coming in your mind again and again, is because you have given it an incorrect definition. The moment you look at it, you will be able to break the mirage. Is this clear? So, basically, what happens in life when we are going through different incidents in life, when we experience different situations and different moments in life, we tend to define the moments as pleasure or pain. Pleasure or pain. We start defining things as pleasure or pain. Because we are defining them as pleasure or pain, the real definition of that object gets lost, and because the real definition gets lost, we fall into the illusion of mirage. So, to explain it further, let us see in this PPT. Basically, this typical diagram shows life, that how in this journey we have to learn to control our mind, body and senses. In this, the horses are the mind, the senses are the reins of the horses, and the chariot is your body, and Krishna is the Paramatma. Today, if you are not able to hold the reins, the senses properly, the horses will go in all possible directions and they will destroy not only themselves, they will also destroy the chariot. So basically they say, this shows that today as an Atma, you are the Arjun, it is the Paramatma, and basically we have to learn to allow the Paramatma to guide us. Only then we will be able to go in the right direction. So basically, as we have discussed many times in Chakriyo classes, our mind is full of different impressions, different rittis. For every single situation, we have defined, I like this, I don't like this. I like chocolates, I don't like Loki. I don't like Karela. So everything we have defined in our lake of mind as a ritti. So, basically, what happens is, for everything, we have defined something as incorrect and that becomes like a mirage. For example, food. What is the actual value of food? What is the actual purpose of food? It is only for nourishing. It is made only for nourishing. In fact, every food is made only for nourishing your body with different type of nutrients. But what happens is, we define it as taste, joy and pleasure. Because the definition is incorrect, you keep on running after food. Because every time, when you think of food, you define it as a pleasure and you keep on running after it. So this is the Maya of food. Next, love. What is the real significance of love? What is the real basic meaning of love? Today, how can you come out of addictions? Is to start looking at everything for its inherent value. आज हम खाना क्यों खाते हैं? Just to nourish our body. But it nourishes your body, but it gives you taste. So taste comes after nourishing. So when you look at food as nourishing, happiness and taste will come automatically. It will be there. God has made food palatable for you. He has made food delicious for you. You see, the natural taste of everything is very good. So today understand, taste will not come before food. Taste will come after food. Everything that is meant for your consumption will be tasty and will give you bliss. Do we understand this part? Yes. So what basically we need to do to de-addict is bring the taste after the yes. Now what is the inherent meaning of love? See, love has got many dimensions. One is love with a child, love with a friend, love with a guru, love with God. Right now we are talking love with the opposite sex. Because many people fall into the addiction or attraction. Men fall into women, women fall into men. So what is this attraction between a man and a woman? Because of which many people are trapped. There are so many extramarital affairs, so many, all these kinds of depravity and immorality going on in this world, including rape, etc. So what is the actual attraction between a man and a woman? What is the basic purpose of that? Stability. Basically no, it's not stability. What is the basic?
Physique. What is physique?
No. What is the purpose that why a man is attracted to a woman physically? What is the purpose of that?
Fulfillment.
No, there is nothing called fulfillment.
Compassion.
There is nothing called compassion, because understand, love is the basic emotion which we are born with. We are born with love. We are talking about this kind of love which makes people crazy, which make people do all these immoral and these kind of acts. Why is this attraction so intense? What is this intense attraction between a man and a woman? Think. It is not emotion.
Sensor.
It's not sensor. Understand. This kind of intense attraction between a man and a woman is only given for the process of creativity, procreativity. It is only given for the process of having children. See, understand, having children is a very big act of creation. A human being is giving birth to another human being. Do we understand? And nature wants to reproduce. Yes or no? Nature wants to have more of its kind. That is how we will all grow. So God has given this act, a very pleasurable act, only for the process of having children. But what happens? People want to have it without having children. So this is illusion. And then every type of act happens. Do we understand it? So actually any attraction between a male and a female, which is like romance, the ultimate purpose is this. But understand, when ultimate purpose is this, but they don't want to have children. So the definition is incorrect, and then it becomes an illusion. They keep on coming close, but the definition is incorrect. So neither they are satisfied and neither they can release the dissatisfaction. Are we understanding? See, this is a very, very important part. Today, suppose a person is having an extramarital affair. Okay? He doesn't want to have children. Yes or no? So definition becomes incorrect totally. Now, the attraction that he feels is not of a friend, not of a compassionate friend. It is the attraction of a romance. That is why it causes addiction. Anything that makes you think about the friend again and again, it's an illusion. So you are attracted to this friend basically for procreation, but you don't want procreation. So neither can you kill it and neither can you be satisfied. And then it becomes a never-ending cycle of pain, hurt, displeasure, etc. So what is the solution? Solution is for the person is to look at it. Look at himself and look at the person and say, do I want to have children? Do I want to start a family? No, I don't want. you look at it strongly, deeply, once you have the strength to look at it, of course we will be going in more detail after some time, but at least we should know the basic. Once you are able to look at the relationship, that what is the actual meaning of this, and do I really want to go for this purpose? Today, why you don't have this addiction with your wife? Why? You don't. Because it is a natural part. So understand, when you look at it, you are able to come out. So basically, the actual value is creation, but you perceive it as joy and pleasure, and then these adverse effects. Next, basic necessities like house, clothes, mobile, etc. There are people who are addicted to this. Yes or no? Children keep on buying new mobiles. People keep on changing their car. They keep on having more and more jewelry, accessories. They are never satisfied. After they buy, again they have got that calling, let me buy more, let me buy more. What do you think is the wrong definition? Or first let us think, what is the correct definition? What is the correct definition of house, clothes, mobile, cars, etc.? What is the correct definition?
Convenience.
Basically, they are for convenience. Yes or no? They are for comfort. They are for convenience. Rather than walking down to office, I better go in a car. Understand? But today, because I am a VP or I am a manager, a small car doesn't suit me. Let me go for this car. Because today my financial thing allows me to go for this car, I will go for this car. Because a better car offers me more convenience of going. Yes or no? So as per my status or as per my living lifestyle, this type of house suits me, this type of clothes suit me. If I am a doctor, a typical type of clothes suit me. If I am a businessman, a typical type. Yes or no? So today, if you define the basic necessities as something of convenience, you will not go in illusion. So basically they fall in this illusion that it is a pleasure. People are going to envy me. People are going to be jealous. So basically they fall into this illusion. So basically the actual value is protection and convenience. Yes, clothes and all, they are meant by, that is why we have to wear. If it is winter, you should wear winter clothes. And not stylish, not something which is showing off. So they are made for your protection. But because you are in Maya, you go into because you are in a perceived value of joy, higher status, sense of pride, you go into the loop of addictions, dissatisfaction. See, understand, in this world, every single pleasure comes with a complementary gift, pain. Today, initially, when you are in pleasure, the pleasure is so intense that you don't realize that there is so much of pain. And understand, how do you come to know of pain? Don't you realize that yearning for that addiction is so much of pain? It doesn't allow you to think, doesn't allow you to follow your routine. It is intense pain. Try to deprive yourself of that pleasure and see how intense that pain becomes. Today, suppose you are in a capacity, that moment you have got that yearning, you immediately satisfy yourself. You don't realize how much pain it has become. But try to be deprived of it, you will realize how much pain. Yes? So, this is about the clothes. So, how to come out of these? Look at it. Look. Why I am yearning for a house? Why I am all the time dissatisfied with my house, with my car, with my living style? Why am I dissatisfied? Then you will come to know, because you have defined this as status, a sense of pride, and that is why you have got that pain and pleasure. Today when you look at its actual definition, that it is convenience, it is giving me protection, this addiction will go. Next, family and friends. So initially what we did, we talked about the different kind of addictions. Yes? For the people who have come late, we have talked about the different kind of addictions. Addiction means a constant yearning to go for that need. So the different addictions are food, friends, mobile, movies, cigarette smoking, alcohol, everything comes in that. Anything that is constantly pulling you towards it is addiction. And the basic nature of addiction is intense pleasure and intense pain. And how to come out of addiction in the yogic way is what we are discussing. And the yogic way is only to look at what I am addicted to and what it is natural value. जिस दिन आप जिस चीज से एडिक्टेड हो उसकी नेचुरल वैल्यू देखने लग जाओगे, यू विल बी एबल टू कम आउट ऑफ इट. नाउ व्हाट इज द नेचुरल वैल्यू ऑफ टेलीफोन और व्हाट्सएप? व्हाट इज इट नेचुरल वैल्यू? Communication. Communication for what? Communication, one is emergency, then communication for
Business contact.
business contact, then
Family contact.
family contact. Can you say communication for passing information?
Yeah.
Yes, for passing information between the family, for passing information between your supplier, vendors, etc. Right? So basic value is communication, but in communication, even pleasure and pain comes. Means today, even by way of communication, and entertainment can be a part of communication. Today God has not made life very strict. Robots की तरह काम करो. There is entertainment. Yes or no? So entertainment is a part of communication. But understand, when should entertainment come? In times of relaxation. कभी पुराने जमाने में भी नृत्य होते थे, संगीत होता था. So they also have got a spiritual value. But when you talk about entertainment, entertainment is relaxation. Relaxation is when you are free, you want your mind to relax from the serious thoughts, definitely you can go for entertainment. So entertainment then doesn't become an addiction. Today when you take entertainment as an entertainment, you are not addicted. When you take entertainment with this inherent value of relaxation. Relaxation means let me not use my logic. Let me not use my body. Let my senses see nonsense. See nonsense. Someone dancing oddly, someone singing, someone making jokes. Yes or no? Just think, what is a joke? Why does it make you laugh? I always wonder why jokes make you laugh. Yes. Basically, jokes make you feel silly. Because you try to use your mind and suddenly they speak something different. So you see it is very silly. So when you say silly, the mind leaves a giggle. But it is not pleasure, it's a giggle, it's a feeling of feeling silly. Yes? So understand, entertainment, the basic purpose is relaxation in free time. When you are free, you want to relax. You want the other person to entertain you. You don't want to do serious thinking. You don't want to use your brain and think about future or goals or targets or worries or stresses. So basically you sit like this and you allow the other party to basically talk silly. So basically it is kind of, churning your brain and all to see in all possible type of directions. Yes or no? So when you take entertainment as a relaxation in free times, it is a correct definition. But now what happens? People are seeing WhatsApp office hours. Every minute they want entertainment. You can't have entertainment in working hours. You can't make your mind silly in working hours. Because working hours में दिमाग का दही बन गया. Because you see so many different forwards which have actually got no meaning. And in fact understand that in WhatsApp so many different forwards having so much information. Understand, we don't need so much information in our lives. Every person is born with a unique purpose and you need information only related to your purpose. Today if you are a cricketer, You read information related to all cricket. You reading about religion, spirituality, or about movies, or about what's happening in another countries, is actually not needed. It is overload of information which is not needed. So many times, you go into an illusion that this information is a pleasure for me, and then you keep on reading such information and overloading your brain with what you don't need. Do we understand? So it is always good to make groups with like-minded people, so that you can share things which are equal, which are similar. Because God has not made us to communicate actually with everyone. If you look in the animal kingdom, have you ever seen a cow talking to a crow? A crow conversing with a goat, please leave, we are coming here. No animal talks to the other breed. He has got a unique language and he talks to only animals of his language. We are not realizing we all are also unique animals. Every person has got a unique trait, a unique identity, a unique way of looking at things, a unique path. And basically, we are meant to only converse with people who are on the same path. We are basically meant to only get knowledge of that path. A kind of illusion that we get in is basically to think that we need all kinds of knowledge. And then we keep on going into different. Now come to family and friends. We have to understand every association very clearly. After discussing this, if you want to ask about any other association, let us discuss. Because आप ये association को जब आप really stare करके देखोगे, you will be able to break the mirage. You will be able to come out of that addiction. So we have first spoken about food. Even when you eat ice cream, understand, even when you eat something like cake or pastry or ice cream, basically what it is meant, उसका क्या हो सकता है purpose? Cake, pastry, ice cream. See,
Temporary satisfaction.
actually they are not meant for temporary satisfaction.
Taste. The taste for the tongue.
Actually, God has never made anything for taste. After the food or nourishing value, the taste comes. But number one, I feel that it could be two reasons. Number one is, after you are totally contented, when you have sugar, maybe it will aid in the digestion of your food. Maybe there is some scientific way. Because all these foods are basically sweet desserts. So maybe sugar was meant to digest your food better after eating. So number one would have been this reason. See, understand, foods are basically of two types. One is spicy and one is very sweet. They basically disturb your taste or maybe make you addicted. Yes or no? या तो मसालेदार खाने के पीछे जाओगे, yes or no? या बहुत स्वीट खाने के पीछे जाओगे, pastries and desserts. Now understand, when you eat spicy food, right? When you eat all this spicy food with achar and tadka and masala, lot of colors, right? What happens then? How you get an illusion of pleasure when you eat spicy food? How you get an illusion of pleasure? Do you notice that when you eat very spicy food, lot of saliva comes in the mouth? Yes or no? Today if I serve you a big platter of fruits, क्या saliva मुंह में आएगा? नहीं आएगा? और जैसे आपके सामने अचार नींबू का, right, a nice pakoda with chutney, you know, if you are served, and especially lot of तीखा and lot of मिर्ची, आप देखो सबके मुंह में पानी आएगा, right? Now understand the secret. जो चीज बहुत मसाले वाली होती है, right? Your body goes in panic. Your body goes in panic that this food is going to come over me and I have to digest. Whatever you put in your stomach cannot say anything. It has to poor thing. It has to digest. So what your stomach does, in order to protect itself, it produces lot of water. Let me cover it, let me coat it. जैसे animals करते हैं ना, अपने आप को coat कर लेते हैं to protect themselves. So your body is throwing water. It is accumulating water in the cells to protect itself. So आपकी water retention हो जाता है आपकी body में, आपकी body थोड़ी फूल जाती है और आपके मुंह में बहुत saliva आ जाता है. Basically to protect itself from the onslaught. And because of this, what happens? Because of the increase in the saliva, what you do? You define that this food is very tasty. तभी आप जब भी बर्गर खाते हो, पिज्जा खाते हो, तो it is very heavy for the body to digest cheese, pizza, मैदा. तो whenever you eat these fast foods, आप सोचो कितने processed foods हैं, कितने महीनों से रखे हुए हैं. They are so difficult to digest. So the moment you see these fast foods, which are cooked in minutes, but it takes hours to digest. So what happens? Your body produces lot of saliva, and because of illusion, you define it as pleasure. And because of pleasure, you are addicted all the time to fast foods. Similarly for Coca-Cola, it is so pungent. Everybody has seen so many WhatsApp forwards about the power of Coca-Cola to clean your sinks and to clean your, toilets. So imagine how acidic it is. But the moment you put it in your mouth, your body produces so much of, protection agents, it gives you the illusion of pleasure. So understand that whenever you eat very sattvic food, जब आप actually sattvic food खाओगे, आप रोटी, सब्जी, बिल्कुल लौकी की सब्जी, दाल, don't you think it is tasty also? Don't you think it gives you actually pleasure, actually a bliss, actually happiness? Your stomach also feels light after eating. So जितना भी सात्विक खाना है, it never produces इतना saliva because it doesn't need that much of saliva to digest itself. सात्विक खाना आप easily भी खा लेते हो. You feel satisfied also after eating. So this is the play of Maya. See, when God allows the good people to do things, the bad people are also able to do things. So आज जो goodness है, the सात्विक पन है, तो तामसिक को भी equal opportunity मिलती है. You show your level, I show you my level. Let the good and evil fight, and let us see who finally wins. So basically, yes, when we produce all these sattvic food, we produce the desserts and chocolates and sundaes also. But the more and more you start looking at it, you will be able to come out of the illusion. Everything was made for a basic purpose. Maybe sweets were made that after food you can digest it and you can curb the agni within it. क्योंकि खाने को eat करने के लिए, to eat the food, lot of fire was produced within it. So maybe there is a scientific reason we can explore that why we are told to eat a sweet after the food. Because it was meant to curb the agni. आपके अंदर की अग्नि शांत हो जाए कि food is done, now you go back to digestion. But today we have considered it a maya, made the desserts also very heavy, very difficult to digest, and now people are running after food. They are seeing the pleasure and going for food, even though they are not hungry or even if they don't need. Yes? So basically, we discussed about food, we discussed about relationships, that the basic nature of relationships, we have to first understand and then we can go for it in the right way. Family and friends. Why do we have family and friends? What is the purpose of having friends? Yes? Because many people are addicted to friends. They are all the time running after friends, talking to friends. Whenever they have any trouble, they will call friends. Even if they don't have trouble, they want a friend to tell everything that happened in the day. Why are you addicted? How will you know you are addicted? Think of staying without it for a few days. After 3-4 days, there will be intense pain within you. You will understand you are addicted. So what is the basic purpose of family and friends?
Security.
Yes, it could be that yes, they give you security, they give you stability, they share with you. Some friends, with some friends you share knowledge. With some friends you share help and support. चल तू मेरे साथ आ जा, मेरे लिए ये कर दे. Yes or no? And with some friends you share even entertainment. Yes or no? But when you understand your friends in the right way, then you are not an illusion. So actually what happens is, basic purpose is community, feelings and sharing of moments. But basically what happens is, perceived value is, people think it is joy and pleasure. They define the friendship as pleasure. कि मजा आएगा, इसके साथ बात करके मजा आएगा. पर जब आप बात करते हो हर बार तो मजा आता नहीं है. Then again you go for it. अब मजा आएगा, अब मजा आएगा. So it is like an illusion and you are not able to come out of it. Because you have defined that friend is a pleasure. So like a deer, you run after the pleasure. आता नहीं है या थोड़ा तो आएगा ही ना when you talk to people. But you are not satisfied. Again you run for it. Again you run. So you are like a deer running for a mirage. If you are all the time addicted to your friends. आज आपको पूरे टाइम बात करके फोन पे चाहिए. Understand, you have defined your friend as a joy or a pleasure. और तभी person has hurt. जब pleasure होगा तभी pain होगा. Yes or no? So why today you are feeling hurt or painful, or why do you have obsession or dependency, is because you have defined it as a pleasure. Yes or no? इसके लिए लोग कहते हैं ना, हमको तो अपनों ने मारा, गैरों में क्या दम था. तो अपने जो है वो तभी मार सकते हैं जब हमने उनको डिफाइन किया है प्लेजर. तभी तो वो हर्ट कर सकते हैं. आज आपका नेबर जिसको आप ज्यादा जानते ही नहीं हो, वो आपको कैसे हर्ट कर सकता है? यस और नो? लास्टली वेल्थ. व्हाट इज द एक्चुअल पर्पस ऑफ wealth?
Self-satisfaction. To barter.
Satisfy your basic needs.
Basically, wealth is not for satisfaction. Wealth doesn't come to you so that you are satisfied with the currency note.
Barter.
Basically, wealth, yes, it is for barter system. क्योंकि पहले क्या होता था? There was no currency. Today, if I am a farmer and you are a person who produces jewelry, I will give you my produce and you will give me your jewelry. So before this, several years back, people used to barter their services. Actually, they used to barter themselves. Yes or no? So it was a very, very clear barter. Today जो मेरे पास है मैं वही दे सकता हूँ. But क्या हुआ? Maya produced currency. So today, even if I don't have potential, I may have lot of money because of different ways. Because it was handed over to me by my parents. So basically, now it is a barter of currency, right? You give currency to someone and you barter his product or services. Yes or no? When you give money, you get product or services. Yes or no? So what is the actual value of wealth? Today you understand every person life में दुखी है because of lack of wealth. दुखी वो तभी होगा ना जब wealth उसको pleasure देता है. जब आप illusion of wealth हटाओगे, you will be able to actually see what I should be doing. Most of the people are doing business today because I want to earn wealth. They are doing a job because they want to earn wealth. They are educating themselves in a particular course because it offers higher salary. Are we understanding? This is illusion of wealth. But what happens? You are not meant for that. You have to do business which is as per your being. You have to do a career which is as per your being. When you give it a wrong definition, then comes dissatisfaction, losses, failures, etc. So what is the actual meaning of wealth? भगवान ने, कुदरत ने पैसा क्यों बनाया है? Number 1 is barter. Yes, to barter. So basically we can say कि wealth comes for a लक्ष्य, like Lakshmi. उसका एक लक्ष्य होता है. आज understanding that wealth means sustenance sustenance or lakshya, you will be able to attract wealth because आपका definition correct है. But today, your perceived value is wealth will give me joy, pleasure, status, and everything in life. Today, understand, most of the people are asking for wealth from God. कि God मुझे wealth दे दे, but they are defining it कि इससे मेरे को status होगा, पैसे बैंक में होंगे, मेरा बुढ़ापा secure होगा, I will have everything in life. But understand, your definition is